New York Jets have signed defensive tackle Quinnen Williams to a massive 4-year, $96 million deal, making him the second highest paid defensive tackle in the league. Of course, still miles behind where Aaron Donald is at with his contract, but he's making now $500,000 more per year than Jeffrey Simmons, who was in second. Really good move for the Jets, keeping Quinnen Williams around. One of the most impactful young defensive tackles in the league today. He can get it done against the run. He is a dominant interior pass rusher, racking up sacks like it's his job, and it is his job. So good for Quinnen Williams, good for the Jets. They have one of the most talented defenses in the league. They now have Aaron Rodgers at quarterback. A lot of talent on the offensive side of the ball as well. They're trying to make the playoffs for the first time since 2010, get the monkey off their back, so to speak, and make the playoffs and see what can happen. It is an extremely difficult conference in the AFC, an extremely difficult division that they're in, the AFC East, right? You've got the Bills, the Dolphins, the Patriots aren't going away, it doesn't look like either, and of course the New York Jets. So going to be difficult for them to make it to the big game in February, but we'll see how it all plays out. Now, this also will have impact around the league, I believe. I think Chris Jones was waiting on the Quinnen Williams deal to come in because he wants to be the second highest paid defensive tackle in the game. He deserves to be the second highest paid defensive tackle in the game behind only Aaron Donald. And so now I think you'll see the Chiefs and Chris Jones move towards that new deal for him that will clear up some cap space for them, and maybe they can potentially work on bringing in another impact player to further fortify their already super talented roster, help Patrick Mahomes out on the offensive side of the ball, maybe bring in another defender that can help them out. You've got DeAndre Hopkins out there. He'd be an interesting pairing, obviously. Carlos Dunlap is still available, a guy who really helped them out in 2022 on the defensive side of the ball. We'll see how it all plays out, but the bottom line is I'm really excited for Quinnen Williams to get his payday. He really deserves it. He earned it. Again, one of the most dominant defensive tackles you'll see, especially as a pass rusher ever. A really, really good football player. Excited to see what he and the Jets can do in 2023. Excited to see how this impacts the rest of the league with these defensive tackle contracts. Thank you all so much for tuning in. You can hit me up on Twitter at Jordan Lugo. Make sure to smash that like and subscribe button. Have a good one.